is the start of a painting that I'm working on, but it's going to be a bigger painting, and I usually collage my works. So here's the top, and I'm kind of going for like this kind of thing. So I need to paint some more mountain layers and paint just some foreground stuff. So I thought it'd be fun to just come on and work. Is fun the right word? I don't know. It's a Friday, so I feel like I should be happier, and I'm not that happy. So I'm just going to let myself be grumpy and paint. So my plan right now is I'm kind of looking at my sketch, but I don't like to get too obsessed with my sketches. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up. I want like a yellow green. I'm going to mix some car yellow and whatever this is left in my palette. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to mix that up. I'm going to end up cutting this later. I am looking at my picture here. I have that kind of thing. I don't know. What do I want? I could add that later. I'm just looking at my sketch, guys. I know. It's like, what am I doing? Now I have to hold this up to this. Yeah, I have room to play around. Okay. I'm just going to make this like down here, and then if I want to add more up top, I will. So I'm going to just do some low, chill mountains, like rolling hill kind of mountains. Like so. I do kind of like to do a darker line at the top just for like a little contrast. So I'm mixing in some dark blue, and I'm gonna, well, that didn't work at all. Yeah, there we go. I also realize you can't see my whole palette because for some reason you can only go live from your phone in this direction, not the other direction, so I can't show you everything. So anyway, what are you doing this Friday? I am working eventually, and then I don't know what. It's summertime. Well, actually, I guess it's not officially summer yet. Soon enough. All right. I guess I just want this to go down to like a straight line because this is going to be the beginning of the flat part coming towards you in the foreground. Hey, have I mentioned that when I'm painting, I can't talk? I should just hum the whole time and not try to describe what I'm doing. See, there was a hum. So I am going to do this layer. Hi. I don't see anybody else having my problem. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing something right now. Can you come back later? This is fun. Hello, that is the joy of painting and trying to do creative things when you have children. Now, if I had a very young child who needed something urgently, I would stop painting, but I have one of those medium-aged children. All right, here's a good start. It looks very boring right now. It will get more interesting, I swear. Should I have made it pointier? I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so eventually I'll add a layer there and I'll add a layer there, but I want to do like a mid-range layer here. So I'm going to mix up another, I think I want like a brighter yellow or something. Oh, maybe like a yellow, like a yellow ochre, yellow, like this one. I do like that color. So I'm just going to grab some of that, and I would be, let's see, I am going to paint a layer here. So watercolor, if you try to paint right next to it, like acrylic, you could paint a layer right there and the layers would stay separate, but with watercolor, they will just bleed right into each other. So you really have to be conscious of keeping white space between the areas you are painting, or letting things dry completely. And oftentimes I just let things dry completely, but right now I want to paint this, so I am choosing the sections that I paint so that I can keep working. Now I'm going to grab some just medium yellow, cad medium yellow. And the first layer is always going to be kind of like meh, because I have to go back later to add more interesting layers. And I don't even quite know what I'm doing here. I want to bring this layer to the foreground, and then I'm going to do some grasses up to make it look like you're sort of looking through the grasses onto the scene. So I'm just going to try to add some various, wow, that's really bright. That's some spring green, and I think I went too far there. I'm going to blend that in. So I'm just going to add some various kind of like horizontal patches of color. This is a raw sienna. Just kind of make it look like, it's a big field. Maybe I'll add something later that looks like flowers, or maybe not. Maybe I will definitely add some like dots or lines. When you're creative, you're using the right hemisphere of your brain, so it's hard to talk. I'm going to add some of that green from up above. I don't think I need to come all the way down, but I guess maybe I will. Like that. Honestly, that's like all I can paint right now. So eventually it will get layered like underneath this, and there will be a whole mountain. There will be a whole scene. This is another painting I'm working on. Do you want to see that? This is kind of like what it will turn out to be in some ways. So there's one, and then I'll like layer this on top. So it's like a whole village mountain scene. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not very enthusiastic today. Thanks for being here.